Have you ever seen a one-sided piece of paper, a one-sided coin, a one-sided piece of bread? No, there's always a positive and a negative. Hello and welcome to the Coffee Connections podcast. My name is Cindy Chase, and I am here at the University of Alberta Hospital. We're going to switch it up a little bit this week because we had some unforeseen circumstances come our way, and let me share that with you right now. First of all, I'm at the hospital because my adult son, Ryan, was in a bad accident. Today is Tuesday, so he was in a bad accident 6 days ago. Last Wednesday, he was riding an e-bike and he zigged when he should have zagged, and he hit an oncoming pickup truck at full speed, and he has a broken back. He had surgery on Thursday and he's got a rod in his back. And we are hoping and praying that he will have a full recovery. Right now, he has no feeling in his back. So, of course, that is of great concern. He also broke his arm in two places, his wrist. But to be honest, I am just happy to have Ryan back in my life. I'm not going to get into a big sob story, but I haven't seen Ryan for at least a couple of years. So I am very happy to have him back in my life. And so that's what's going on. That's why I'm here at the hospital. But I know that God is in control. Ryan even said that the ambulance, the paramedics told him that he is super lucky to actually even be alive. So Ryan is re-looking at his life's choices, and I'm really hopeful that he'll stay in my life. So enough about that. I'll keep you posted. Actually, here's a picture that Ryan and I took today. So as you can see, the meds are kicking in. I'm just kidding. And then the reason I'm doing this podcast directly to you and speaking to you is because the plan was, and my little promo thing was, where I was going to be interviewing Dwayne Dan of Evan Sands Welding Limited. I designed his logo and he needed a reprint of everything. So the plan was for yesterday, after I picked up the printing, I was going to meet with him and deliver his printing products, as well as have a quick podcast so that I could help promote his welding company. But an hour before we were supposed to record, he texted me and said, I'm scared. I always have to remind myself that anytime there's a negative situation, the opposite side is a positive situation. And even though him saying no to doing the podcast put me in a bit of a crunch, like, what am I going to put on YouTube on Thursday morning? The positive side about that is that I have to step outside my comfort zone and talk to you, and rather than hiding behind the camera and just asking my guest questions. So there's always positive anytime there's a negative, so it has to balance out. So have you ever seen a one-sided piece of paper, a one-sided coin, a one-sided piece of bread? No, there's always a positive and a negative. So the positive in this situation is that I am going to step outside my comfort zone and share a little bit about myself. I wanted to get to know my CC people better. You like that? If you're a subscriber to my YouTube channel, then you're my CC people. I want to talk about the fellow that is too shy to do the podcast. One of the good things about him canceling or postponing, let's say that, him postponing the podcast, is that he doesn't have a website yet. He doesn't have any online profiles. He doesn't have a digital footprint yet. So when I do a podcast, in the description, I like to put contact information, a little blurb about the guest, and how that you can contact them. Well, and look at their profiles. But if he doesn't have a profile, it's kind of a waste of an opportunity. So I even told him that. I said, I have nothing to share your content on. So actually, he's hired me to create his LinkedIn page. He calls it a Lincoln page, kind of like Lincoln Park. But I didn't correct him. I'll do it publicly. So if you are like Dwayne and you're shy, or you're self-conscious about speaking in public, about being criticized for maybe your lack of knowledge of big words, who cares? We don't have to use big words. We can just use more little words. I used to watch Gary V videos and learn from his marketing advice. And one thing that really stuck in my mind about marketing is Gary said, you know, right now everybody has a phone, a mobile device, and that mobile device is your camera, it's a telephone directory. So you as a business owner, or me as a business owner, it's important for me to get my name and my face, my actual face, not just my logo, but get my name and my face in front of the public, in front of the world. Because when somebody needs a logo or needs some social media marketing done, and they pick up their phone and they ask the great G, and I don't mean God, and I mean G-O-O-G-L-E. I can't say that right now because I'm videotaping and it would interrupt my videotaping. Anyway, so they would get on their phone and say, get me a graphic designer. And so they look on their phone and they got a list of graphic designers that show up. And the top company is the one that paid the most advertising dollars. So what you need to do, or what I need to do, and the reason I do this, is my company's called Master Graphics Marketing and Design. And if you looked on my social media, you would see me doing videos, you would see me posting photos, and lots of content with my face. And I used to feel stupid in front of people, and I used to be shy about looking stupid. But you know what? I know I'm not stupid, and I don't care what people think as long as I am representing myself in honesty. And it's okay to act silly. It's okay to look silly. Anyway, my point is this. If people have seen my posts and they get to know my name and what I do, they're not going to ask for a graphic designer. They're going to ask for Master Graphics Marketing and Design. So I'm the one that's going to pop up first when they look on their phone for Master Graphics. And that's what it's all about. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to share quick videos and share samples of your work. Yeah, so it's good to step outside your comfort zone, because that's when you grow. I also wanted to mention something about being a guest on the Coffee Connections podcast. Right now, it doesn't cost you anything other than your time. Everybody that is a guest on the program is automatically added to the CCP directory. And again, right now that is free. It's only for the guests that have been on the podcast. The public can go there and search for you and search for your services. And it's going to be a place where you can offer special deals, special discounts to promote yourself, and even connect with other CCP guests. If you need some marketing or design done, You can find the link to my website in the description. If you want a digital footprint audit, if you want me to have a look and see your content for your social media, if you want me to give you some advice, I've got over 40 years of experience doing this. 1981 is when I started. So I hope somebody is still watching this video at this late date. If you want to know something, if you want to know something about marketing or how you can promote your business, put it in the comments below, because then I'll know what to do some podcasts on. Well, I'll let you go. I'm going to go see my son again. And you take care, my CC people. See you later. Bye.